Hello everyone. In this video I would like to show you this application I have been working on. I called it the UE Multiview PTZ ATEM Control Center. As you can see in the title, I would like your opinion on this project. Is this good? Is this bad? Is this worth it? This app is designed to give a professional video director an all-in-one director's multi-view control platform featuring PTZ control and Blackmagic Design ATEM control, and most important, the new camera loops which I have developed, as well as the custom preset ATEM loops, and we will go into that in a minute. Compatibility wise, this is a UE Multiview Control Center compatible for the Panasonic UE 150 and UE 160 Panasonic camera models. In terms of Blackmagic ATEMs testing, I have conducted testing in developmental and production environments on Blackmagic ATEM Production Studio 4K, Television Studio 4K ATEMs, as well as the newer released Blackmagic Constellation 4K ATEM. Feature-wise, the application features an all-in-one full PTZ control for up to 8 Panasonic UE 150 or 160 camera models, as well as Blackmagic ATEM switching control. So far, up to 8 camera tiles, all with assignable ATEM routing per tile, PTZ control per camera, as well as preset storing capability for up to 100 presets. Without hesitation, let me just demonstrate a little bit how this works. This is a IP-based tool to connect cameras. You would have to input your IP addresses, which I've already have populated in this saved preset, and yes, each of these tiles have RTSP streams, and I have accommodated one low band stream. These UE 150 and 160s have a total of 6 streams. One of them would be a lower bandwidth stream, and one of them would be a higher quality, higher bandwidth stream. To connect, simply input your IP address. If the status indicator displays yellow, it means that the camera is on standby. What I will do now is power one on for you. I can also power the other one on for you. And the reason why we have this red outline around the tile is because this camera is currently live in our testing ATEM environment, which we will go deeper into that as well. Once the camera is powered on, the status indicator will turn green, and you can click to connect to the RTSP feed from that camera. You can also clear the RTSP buffer by pressing the clean RTSP button. That will pretty much refresh the connection for the RTSP feed. I have tested this with 6 cameras running concurrently. Typically speaking, very rarely have I had to clear the RTSP buffer, even on higher bandwidth instances. The PTZ control, once you click the PTZ control button, you have full PTZ, pan, tilt, as well as zoom with speed controls. I apologize, it's a little dark in the venue that I'm using this to demo because the lights are off. You also have preset implementation and the availability to save presets as well. You have up to 100 to select from. I have already created a few presets, and if you were to create a new one, you would create, let's say, number 10 preset, which I know it is unpopulated. Say you want the camera in this current position, you would click the save preset. The yellow save preset button will flash, indicating that it is now time for you to name this. We'll name it test 123 side F, 16 characters max. Then you will save it, and then let's say the camera is in a different position, you can recall this preset. Preset speed is set to 25. This will take 25 seconds for this camera to reach the preset destination. Additionally, as I've mentioned, I've developed this new feature called loop profiles. I've already made a few saves. Primarily is you would save 2 presets using the already included preset save feature that the camera offers. And now you have the ability to loop between these presets. And you can loop between more than just 2 presets. And the way you would do that is I have already saved a few presets. But if, let's say, I was to do this from scratch, I would have to save 2 different presets, like I will do right now. Test 2. And I will create a new preset loop called test. I will save it. I will want this to work between preset 10 and preset 11 at a dwelling of, let's do something fast just for demonstrational purpose. I will also change the speed to 5, save this again, and I will go loop. And there you go. Now this camera will continuously, until I stop or close the application, loop between these 2 presets 10 and 11. You can also close the panel and you can stop the looping by clicking the go loop button again. Additionally, what I have implemented is the ability to switch and interface this with a Blackmagic ATEM. You can cut per camera to any assigned camera tile. For example, camera 3 is assigned to input 3. You can change this, but for simplicity's sake and because it makes sense to me, I have set this tile 3 to be camera 3. And down here I have set camera 4 tile 5 to be camera 4 in input 4. But of course, as I mentioned, you can change this to your liking. You can also fade. You can also and of course you can cut. Fade is the mix button, and you can operate your loops as well for the corresponding camera tile. What I have also done additionally, I have implemented an ATEAM loop where I've already input a sequence. How this translates is this application will automatically select camera 1 for you, hold it, in other words, dwell for 15 seconds, then it'll move on to the third camera. Then it'll hold or dwell for 10 seconds. Then it'll go to 2. It'll hold for 40. Go to 1. Hold for 13. And all of these you can modify as you want. And for testing purposes, I will put a very short timed sequence just to demonstrate. If you do not have parentheses for your timing control, this will go to a default dwell of 10 seconds, which you can change as well. And to activate the ATEM loop, you will click the go loop, and now we can see the cameras being switched automatically by the software. This is very useful when you have a sermon with and you just want to make sure that the cameras are continuously being switched, or you have a talk show where you have more static emplacements. Now, if as you can see, we have an 18-second counter. We have a counter here that shows how many seconds are left for the current input. Let's say the director, whether from the actual ATEM itself or the ATEM control software or the ATEM or this interface from the UE Multiview ATEM Control Center, goes and selects and cuts to a different camera, the counter resets. That way you don't have the automation interfering in a negative way by making your cuts too quickly. So it does give room for the director to take action. And to stop this, you can either click the Go Loop here in the ATEM Loop configuration panel, or press the Go Loop button, and then the loop sequence is terminated, and now you are back. The director is back in control. Of course, the director never loses control, because you can always override the Go Loop, as I've expressed previously. Additionally, you have Media Player 1, Media Player 2 controls that you can add for your still frames. You have a flashing fade to black button and auxiliary control for your output. I know that on the new Constellation models, this is just your outputs. This is all intended mostly to enhance the usability of the Panasonic UE 150s, to enhance the usability of your ATEM platforms. You can, if you want, you can also implement different RTSP feeds to these tiles. It just won't give you a status update. And of course you can disconnect and power off. In other words, put all the cameras on standby. There is also a all standby global button which will put your cameras in standby mode, and the presets are savable. So with that being said, tell me your opinions on this. I know this is a long video. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what improvements you would like to see. Let me know if this is a worthwhile, meaningful project. Let me know. I'm looking forward to your comments. Thank you very much for watching.